Well, good morning and happy Friday to you. Welcome to Cincy Lifestyle. We have a great show for you. In fact, we have something really interesting right off the top.
It's back.
Under pressure.
We did a poll, right?
Yes, we did a poll. We might have done a little survey. So when you hear this, what do you think? Do you think about the song Under Pressure, or do you think about the song Ice Ice Baby? And so the poll is in, and 56% say
A landslide.
Under Pressure.
Under pressure.
That is not a
56%
landslide.
of you are under pressure right now.
You were wrong.
And
Hand in your
44%
card.
of you are ice cold.
Because I'd never heard Under Pressure before. I had never heard of it, so I only thought it was Ice, Ice, Baby.
And there's
Hand
only
in
one
your card.
small
Vanilla ice.
difference. There's only one small difference.
What is it?
And it's just an extra beat. Brian. Lovely Brian.
Brian
Oh,
East, that's right.
there's an extra
Brian
beat.
Neese told us
Oh,
that
okay.
there is an extra beat in Ice Ice Baby. So dun 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 dun.
Oh.
So there's an extra.
See,
That's how he made it.
right.
He made it his own.
Thank you, Brian.
Yes.
That's cool.
So totally different, obviously.
Well, now we've settled that. Tomorrow we're on to Taste Great, Less Filling. We'll figure that one out coming up shortly.
But it's also an interesting day.
Yeah, it is.
National
This
Save
is-
the Eagles
This is
Day.
National Save the Eagles Day. We'll do this right quick. Turns out this started in New Jersey when some folks were trying to save an eagle's nest out there. And this was 2015, and it's spread a good bit. So took a little time to look at what eagles are all about. You'd be surprised at eagles. First of all, the sound you hear on TV that makes you think it's the eagle is
Right.
actually a red-tailed hawk. The eagle apparently is like the bird version of Don Knotts. Just, it doesn't.
Can you do that impression for us?
Off camera.
I
Off
tried.
camera. Yeah,
I tried.
But that's an undeniable part of the American heritage.
Yes.
That's right. And you know what, speaking of heritage, there is a rich culture of German heritage right here in the tri-state, from our huge Oktoberfest to the names of our streets. German heritage is displayed everywhere, and now a local brewery is honoring that heritage through a newly released beer. Sounds great, Clyde.
Yeah, well, see, back to that whole thing. Tastes great, less filling. But yeah, it is great, Mona. And I want to introduce you to Mitch Barnhill, who is the head of marketing at Braxton Brewery, here to talk with us a little bit more about Braxton Brewery, its history, and something special it's got going on right now. So welcome, Mitch. Thank you for coming here.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
So tell us a little bit about Braxton Brewery.
Yeah, so Braxton started in the garage, right? It was our head brewer started brewing when he was 16 years old, and it was in northern
Wow,
Kentucky.
really?
Yeah, and what's really exciting is we decided, and what we've got coming out now is something that kind of honors our start in northern Kentucky and a brewery that's 150 years old from northern Kentucky.
So this is a lager, if I understand correctly, that you've
Exactly.
got coming out. Tell us more about it.
Yeah, so Bavarian Brewing Company started in 1866. They became the biggest brewery in Kentucky by the early 1900s. And in the 60s, they actually went out of business. They closed their doors after about a century. 2017, we brought back one of their most popular brands, the lager. It's a beer that we made. Our recipe's inspired by one of their most popular brands. And 3 years later, we're putting it into 6-pack cans.
And tweaked just a little bit for the modern consumer. right?
Exactly. Like, we made this for someone who loves a crisp, light lager. It's 4%, 11 IBUs. It's something that everyone's going to really enjoy.
Okay, all right, that sounds great. Now, not only do you have this out on the market, but there's a special rollout for it.
Yeah, so tomorrow we have our 6-pack can release party at the Braxton Tap Room in Covington, Kentucky. So we'll have 6-packs available, we'll have live music, a pretzel bar. The first 100 people that come through the door will be able to get one of these limited edition Bavarian Select Lager prints.
That is great. And so you're doing, is this at all of your locations now, or just?
We will be selling the beer at all locations, but starting tomorrow is the big party, and that's in Covington, right on 7th Street.
But now talk a little bit about your growth, because you have grown beyond just the Covington location. You're now in Fort Mitchell.
Yeah, so what we ended up doing is we purchased the building in Covington, put a rooftop bar there. It became our forever home, which really speaks to we want to keep the brewing tradition of Covington alive, which is why we're we're really putting this beer out around Bavarian. And then we moved into Fort Mitchell's. We have the Barrel House, which focuses on our barrel aging facility, and Braxton Labs, which is in Newport.
Okay, all right, that's great. So tell folks a little bit more about how they can find out about the event coming up and the new lager.
Yeah, so you can visit our Facebook page or our website to see all the details about the party, but it's tomorrow, January 11th. You'll be able to come out starting at about noon. And one of the really cool things that we haven't talked about is throughout the entire day, we'll have a bunch of memorabilia from the old brewery on display for people to see and even purchase some of those pieces.
That is great. Well, congratulations on the new location and the new lager.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Allie?
Well, it's a sport that originated in Scotland and is a must-watch during the Winter Olympics. We're talking about curling. And there's a new club here in Cincinnati where you can learn the game. And who knows, maybe even chase your Olympic dreams. Check it out.
Ooh.
Stay low, stay low.
And I didn't, wait, hold on. Let's try that again. Reverse, take two. All right, Jonathan, what is the Cincinnati Curling Club?
The Cincinnati Curling Club is a passion. It's a dream. It's a nonprofit group that got together back in around 2010, 2012. And we all enjoyed the sport of curling. And we endeavored to get to this space today, a dedicated curling facility where people can play the game.
The Cincinnati Curling Club has close to 100 members, many of whom volunteered their time to build the club's new home, which consists of 3 rinks, all equipment necessary to play the game, and their own spectating clubhouse with a bar. However, the real masterpiece is the ice itself, because it's not your average skating rink.
So there's tubes underneath the ice here. We're pumping some cold glycol through, and we're just building up layers of ice on top of that. Took better part of 10 days to get to the surface you see now.
It's a bit of a mind trip stepping on a curling rink for the first time. You're required to wear rubber shoes that prevent slippage, so it takes a bit of practice getting used to. But that's also what the Cincinnati Curling Club is all about. They'll teach you the game, no matter your skill or age.
We run the gamut of young to old. We just had a 3-year-old on the ice there yesterday.
Cool.
He was
Starting young.
starting young. His mom and his aunts and uncles were on the ice playing a game, and he was watching through the window and wanted to give it a try. Lakota West has approached us about starting a high school team.
Do any other schools have?
They're the first one to approach us, so the challenge has been laid down.
Challenge accepted.
The Cincinnati Curling Club has plenty of programs to get involved in, like Learn to Curl, member in junior leagues, tournaments, and even just Friday night drop-ins.
I keep going.
It's truly a one-of-a-kind space.
That's good.
That moves. And you gotta be proud of this facility too. This is great.
Super proud of the facility. I mean, I can't express my gratitude enough to the volunteers that helped build this place. We've had some paid contractors come in and do some of the stuff, but there's a lot of volunteers who put in a lot of hours helping with all kinds of things.
Really, this is a fun space.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Hey, encourage anybody to come out. If you've ever been curious about curling, this is where you should come, the Cincinnati Curling Club, if you want to learn something new. Thanks.
And if you want to try curling out for yourself, the Cincinnati Curling Club is located in Westchester. And for more information on their programs and leagues, head to cincinnati.curlingclub.org. Mona?
Thanks, Allie. Well, it's a place that inspires creativity for all. The Carnegie is the largest multidisciplinary arts venue in Northern Kentucky. And right now they have an incredible exhibit from a group of women who call themselves the Art Hags. I love it. To tell us more, I want to welcome Kim Best, the executive director at the Carnegie, and Corey Wolf, one of the Art Hags artists. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
All right, so tell us a little bit about the Carnegie for people who might not be familiar.
Absolutely. We're a multidisciplinary arts organization located in Covington, Kentucky. We have everything from art installations to theater performances and arts education for children.
And you had a Winter Plaza installation contest. What do you think?
Absolutely. So each year we like to activate our front plaza of the Carnegie. Something that correlates with the performance that's going on inside, that is a multi-generational performance. So it really showcases our multidisciplinary approach to the arts. This is the perfect way to let people driving past the Carnegie know that something's going on inside and they should come check it out.
All right, so tell us about your process. Tell us about how you came up with this winning installation.
Okay, well, Art Hags is a feminist collective of artists, so we care about women, we care about asserting space for free and creative expression for ourselves, and for others. So we were really thinking about how to honor this art historian, this artist, Jean-Claude, who was a very prominent artist who didn't really get a lot of recognition.
Okay, so tell us what was the process of you all coming together with this?
So we had 5 minds working together, and really it was a lot of brainstorming and trial and error to get to this place, but we wanted to honor the Carnegie's wonderful performance.
That is beautiful.
Thank you. So we were really responding to the Technicolor theme with the lights and with the flowing, billowing sheets in the wind.
Well, you know what? Your name is Art Hags, but you are far from a hag. You all are so beautiful and so talented. So how long will the installation be up and available for people to see?
Absolutely. It'll run through our production of Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, which opens tomorrow night and runs through January 26th.
All right. All right. So any advice for someone who may be wanting to start like a huge project like that?
Sure. Well, I think for the Art Hags, it's like we have the slogan, make it till you make it. So it's really just this idea of doing what you love. And, if you get recognized for that, that's great. But we are really pleased to be working with the community and educating the public about this figure. So.
Okay. Well, that is great. Thank you for that good advice. Where can people get more information? Where can they go for times? And I guess it's out there.
That's right. Times, tickets, everything. All of that information is available at thecarnegie.com, or you can call our box office anytime.
All right. Congratulations to the Art Hags.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And the Carnegie. Appreciate it. Clyde.
All right, Mona, thanks a lot. Now, coming up here on Cincy Lifestyle, it looks like something straight out of the circus. This alternative form of fitness isn't just fun, it's actually a great workout for people of any age. We'll give you a first-hand look at some aerial fitness. Plus, if you pull a muscle while doing yard work or setting a new personal record at the gym, then we have a place you can get that can get you back on your feet. Read what's in front of you, Clyde. We'll tell you more about how the professionals at Beacon are helping you thrive, not just survive. All that and a whole lot more coming your way in just a few minutes on Cincy Lifestyle.
And welcome back. You've probably heard of traditional dance fitness classes like Zumba and yoga, but have you heard of aerial? I'm not talking about the Disney princess. I'm talking about a form of fitness that uses silks, hoops, and poles. And I had the chance to see what aerial fitness is all about. Take a look.
There it is!
Yes. Just leave me here. What is Dimension Fitness?
It's so many things. It's a place where anybody can come walking through the door and feel like they're at home. We have people from all walks of life, men, women, big, little, straight, gay, everybody. And they just walk in here and it's like, a lot of people say it's instant. I mean, it's home.
Dimension Fitness welcomes and encourages any and all to try their classes. They offer a wide range from Lyra, silks, flexibility, pole, and more. But their main goal is achieving community and increasing body awareness and confidence.
You'll find something inside of you that you never knew that you had. I mean, we have moms come in here that thought they lost all of their sexiness after they had kids. We have bigger girls that call that don't think that they can do this stuff, and we help build their confidence so they can just walk in somewhere and be like, here I am.
And when I have a bad day or I'm not feeling active at all, I just, as soon as you walk in here, it flips on. Like, you feel the energy, and it's high, and it's so supportive, and you just feel like family. You know, I love it.
We're all enjoying the same thing, and I don't know what it is about it, and this is the only thing that I have ever done where I have felt that type of energy, where we are so connected to each other and just so willing to, I mean, you saw it, like somebody getting it and everyone's like, yes, oh my God. Like, it's crazy how, and everybody, and people are genuinely excited for you to be getting this trick, even if it's just a headstand.
You don't have to have any background in aerial, pole, or hoop to take a Dimension Fitness class. Instructors like Amber and Bethany will show you the ropes, or silks, depending on your speed. It's a safe, positive space.
Nobody's gonna judge them on how they look, nothing. We're not about that lifestyle. We're gonna love you, we're gonna encourage you, we're gonna build you up, we're gonna make you stronger. We're gonna have fun in here. It's awesome.
I need to close out this segment like this. Everyone needs to come to Dimensions Fitness. It's worth it.
Oh, it's fun.
Oh, there's a little straightening there. Everybody needs to come.
So fun. And if you want to have fun at Dimension Fitness, it's located at 3390 Red Bank Road. And if you want to schedule a class, head online to dimension.fitness or give them a call at 513-871-2334. Mona?
Well, accidents happen, and if you're at the mercy of an injury, receiving instant high-quality medical care is key. We spoke with Dr. Nicole Goddard about why Beacon Orthopedics and Sports Medicine urgent care should be top of mind if injury strikes. Take a look.
Orthopedic urgent care is for same-day injuries, minor sprains and strains. For example, if you're walking home from work and you turn your ankle on the sidewalk and it's swollen and painful, we can put your mind at ease, make you comfortable, and get a treatment plan started. We treat athletes of all ages and non-athletes, and those can be any type of musculoskeletal complaints, bones, joints, tendons, ligaments. We try to make the appointment process as efficient as possible. We do have same-day appointments as well as a walk-in clinic for injuries that occurred within the last 48 hours. Sometimes if we wait too long with those chronic aches and pains, the treatment course is longer and or the injury can become worse. If you come for an appointment, we have imaging on site, including but not limited to X-ray and MRI. We also provide on-site physical therapy. We have a focus on the mind, body, spirit component of healing, as well as taking into account specific orthopedic injuries. The triad of mind, body, spirit is important because one is not just the physical body or the spiritual body or the mind, they are three as a whole. We want to take care of the core of your problem and focus on overall health and wellness, and then give your body the tools to maintain that homeostasis so that then you're capable of self-healing. We understand that injuries can be very frustrating, but just know that we are here for the long haul. Whether you sprain your ankle at 20 years old and then don't hurt yourself again for 10 years, we want to be with you through that journey and establish long relationships so that you feel comfortable seeing us. So my goal is to help everyone thrive and not just survive. I love to see people come in with a smile on their face, knowing that they're able to go to dinner with their family pain-free, watch their grandkids' basketball game pain-free, or play the sport that they love with their friends pain-free.
Well, if you'd like to schedule an appointment with Dr. Goddard at Beacon's Wilmington, Sharonville, or Cincinnati Sports Club locations, you can do so online at beaconortho.com. Or give Beacon Orthopedics a call at 513-354-3700. Clyde.
All right, Mona, thanks a lot. We're going to be back with more Cincy Lifestyle on the other side of the break. By the way, be sure to check us out on Instagram. That's where you'll find that poll, among other things. But it's also where we post all kinds of behind-the-scenes pictures from here on the set and the stuff we do out in the community. So be sure to follow us on Instagram at Cincy Lifestyle and vote for Under Pressure. Well, as you can see, and as we've been reminded by PK, the director, it's foggy out there a little bit. Not as foggy as his brain, but pretty foggy out there.
As he
Now,
said.
and that's what he said, right? That's not
verbatim.
me. I'm
Yes,
not
he
beating
did.
up on him, but yeah, sometimes little dips.
This week is going to be a
good
little
guy.
rainy,
Yeah.
yet warm.
Yes, it is.
Rainy
Yes,
and
it is.
warm.
So we're going to
Coming up here next week.
Coming up here
Coming
next
up
week,
next
we'll
week,
introduce
yeah.
you to a band called the Ghost Wolves. Stop by our music lounge to play us a little tune and tell us more about their sound. Got all that, whole lot more happening next week right here on Cincy Lifestyle. Speaking of music,
Yes.
Allie.
Speaking
Okay,
of
so what I discovered, if you watched the beginning of the show, right, is about our poll on, what is it? Go ahead.
on Instagram,
Yeah.
which is on my, we had that poll running on my
On
channel.
her account. And that is why, what is it? The doop 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 doop. Right. That's why people thought it was Under Pressure. Well, I'm going to put it on my Facebook page and we'll see what people think.
Yes.
And now hold your breath waiting for her to get that on her Facebook page. Just watch,
figure out
just
how to
hold
do
your
this.
breath. That's Cincy Lifestyle for Friday, January 10th.
And remember, if you know a unique local business or product we should feature, email us at cincylifestyle@wcpo.com or give us a call.
Or if you just want to weigh in on the music.
Yeah.
Or holler at us on Instagram or
Yeah.
Mona's Facebook.
Or if you like vanilla ice, you make it a great
Or
day.
if you're under pressure, have a great weekend and relax. Thanks for watching our video. If you liked what you saw, hit that subscribe button. You can also check out full episodes of the show you've never seen before or watch your favorites again and again. And as always, make it a great day.